What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hope y'all are having a great day. I just noticed a big ding in the F-150 sitting here. I don't think that's been there. I'm gonna get out and check that out. Anyway, man, what kind of parking is that? Elro, when you watch this, it's crooked. Dang. Maybe that has been there. I think it has been a scratch there. I just seemed like the scratch has been there. I just don't remember having a big ding in it like it is. But it's definitely a ding. Whew. Anyway, I'm thinking about pulling these up and taking them off the trailer and changing the oil in them, because they all in bad need of an oil change. In fact, I need to look at my book. I know I don't want over. I'm sure I don't want over my 50 hours. Let's see if we can find it here in the book. I think this is the book I wrote in. I'm just adding up time, man. Adding up time. Trying to get some view time. Y'all just keep watching me. Y'all keep watching me dig through this book. It may not be in here. Man, I thought it was in this book. I got people's hours and estimates and schedules and... Oh, maintenance, X1. Last time it was changed, 551 hours. I know it had over 600 on it, you know, like 601 today. So it was scheduled to be changed. We're not much over 50 hours. Elro cut with it for about... Y'all hush up. Elro cut with it for probably about 5 hours today. Oh, it must have a little more than I thought. So it's at 6:08. 6:08. So we 7 hours behind. Let me see what the Super Z's got on it. It don't get run as much. It shouldn't have as many hours on it. 996. Y'all probably won't be able to see that. 996. So we got about 57 on the X1. Did I say 996? Yeah, it's not even close. I don't guess I'll change it yet then. I mean, because that's I mean, it's only got 22 hours on it. I hate to change it. I don't want to change it for 22 hours, so. But you can look at the oil in them and tell the difference. When I checked the oil this morning, the difference in the color between the Super Z and the X1 was noticeable. And I showed y'all this in the last video. Cutting it to college. Got nasty out there. I should have had them blow that junk off. But I'm probably clean them up and change out the blades this weekend anyway, so. Let me see if I can pull this thing up, get it off, get the oil out of it. Alright. I let that bad boy run a minute. Kind of get warm. I know y'all can hear them goats. 10mm here. This ain't no how-to now. Y'all just hanging out with me. But it is pretty simple on the X1. A whole lot better than that Raptor SD was. Coming out real slow. Break this seal up here. I'll see if I can get some of this oil on my finger here. Let you see it. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but it is getting dark. That's some on the stick. But this and the oil can fits right up under the bottom. Got it draining. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna take this canister off, and I got another air filter, or at least an outside filter. The inside filter on these, because the outside filter works so good, the inside filter, man, it stays pretty clean. Well, except for that oil I just got on it. But this bad boy here, look at that. Yeah. It's time for that one to go. So while that's draining out real good before I take my filter off, I'm gonna let that drain on down. I'm gonna go out here and get this external filter, and then the next time I change it, I'll probably change the inside one. I mean, I don't know if anybody else does it like that, but anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing with it. Let me get my other filter. Can you tell which one is the new one and the old one? What if I mix them up? Can you tell which one's new and old? I hope you can. This one's got a little thing on here, it tells me. It ain't got into the red yet, but it don't matter. I changed it anyway. I'm gonna reset it. Dang. Let's go over here and see what these things.
Look, they got the tree trimmed up, this one. And that one's gone. That's the one that was the big one. So, hey, what y'all hollering at? Huh? It's not time to eat yet. Meh. 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 I'm surprised my electric fence is even working. All this stuff on it. It is, though. Yeah. There comes T-Rex out. T-Rex said, I ain't getting nowhere close to that fence. Well, look at that. My whole posse's coming out. I'm going to give them some food so I can make a video.
Get them to hush they mouths. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I can set something down. I've been standing right here, and I took this cover off of this air filter. Oh, there, look at there. It's sitting right there in front of me. Oh my goodness, man. Get this thing put back on. All right, that bad boy looks like it's about done draining, so I'm gonna get this oil filter off and go get my oil and all that kind of good stuff. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I always put them on by hand, and they always hard to get off. Nothing like a big set of channel locks. I need one of those kind of oil filter wrenches that goes on the end of this thing, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna talk y'all all through this now. Josh, my buddy with Josh's Lawn and Landscape, y'all go check him out. I put old oil on there, man. All right. I put them together to make sure they was the same, and it gets oil on it. I told y'all why I do that before. All right, I didn't put the whole 2 quarts in it. I put about I usually put about 1 3/4, kind of start there, and you know, then see what I need to add to it. Usually there's just a little bit left in the bottom of the second quart. I've changed this enough to where normally it works. So, but it doesn't take the full 2 quarts just because there's still a little bit of oil left in the engine, I guess. But anyway, I got it running now. I'm gonna let it heat up. I need to clean that off, but I'll let it heat up to where it's warm to touch the filter. That way I know I got the oil circulating good and hot, and then I'll let it sit there, you know, for a few minutes to let all the oil drain back down. And I'll check it, make sure it's good. The other obvious reason that I let that run is because I want to make sure it's not leaking. I thought something had broke, man. I had this ratchet sitting up here, socket ratchet, and while it was running a while ago, it went. I was like, man, thought something came out the engine. Anyway, I'll let it sit there a few minutes while I put the tools back up, because I won't need them, or shouldn't need them. By the way, I never have a leak on these things. I mean, you got that little drain cock that seals off tight. If you snug up your oil filter, you know, it's going to be tight. And so I just never have had a problem with it, but yet, you know, you always check it because you want to make sure, you know, want to make sure. But we're gonna let this bad boy sit here a few minutes, like I said, let everything drain down, and we'll check it and see what it looks like. All right, I went to my notebook, I logged my hours in there. Again, that's the easiest way to keep up with it, and I'll transfer those last hours over to my new notebook that I'll start in 2022. So anyway, let's check the oil and see what we got here. Had to be careful with that. My little rubber seal up there just fell off. A little rubber seal up in there seals it off. I've never changed one of them, but maybe that one's done got stretched out some. Anyway, drop it down in there. I don't know how well, look how clean that oil is, man. And it is right there, just a hair below the mark. So we are good to go, because we probably got just a little bit that'll probably drain down. It's been about 5 minutes, but we are good to go on that. So there we are, we got it changed up. I'm gonna probably stick it back on the trailer, and just because I like leaving the trailer under the shelter here. Or I like leaving the mowers under the shelter and the trailer. And I think Z-Man wants to work tomorrow. We got to go do a little bit of pine straw, and I might just bring him back to the house. He's really good at coming out here. He likes to, you know, just make some cash, and so I let him come out and blow everything off real good, get a little battery powered pressure washer, you know, and just clean everything out good. So if he wants to do that tomorrow, I might let him do that, just to make him a little bit of money, and to keep the equipment cleaned up. Definitely, you definitely don't want to leave this kind of stuff on here. That's dry, but still, some of that's wet, because if you do and you leave it like that, you end up like my Super Z, and you start with surface rust, and before you know it, you'll have some serious rust. Hey, let me show y'all this tree real quick for those of you that follow the channel. Skid steer did a little bit of damage out here, but you know, that's just gonna happen. But What up, T-Rex? Anyway, there it is. There's the stump. If you remember, I could reach about maybe a third of the way around it or something. I haven't blown it off and looked at it, but the tree guy did say it's starting to get a little hollow spot in the middle. But then they trimmed back all of them that was over the shed and just took some weight off of them. Those are in good shape, but while he was here, you can see where the limbs were rubbing on top of that roof up there. See the different color? But anyway, while he was here, you know, it was cheaper for him to go ahead and take some of them off than have to come back and do it. So I told him, I said, yeah, man, just go ahead and do it. But anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out with me this afternoon for just a quick oil change. I've obviously still got to clean it, got to grease it, got to change blades on it, all that kind of good stuff. But we're not going to do that today. We'll get into something else on the next video. Who knows? Hey, appreciate y'all taking the time to watch. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.